About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of four between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, you talk about bad starts. This guy made it through one inning. Somehow, some way, he's going to have to try to shake the cobwebs from that one and turn this thing around because their team needs a lot more than one inning out of this guy today.
Now in the box, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Start of a four-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Count remains 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line softly toward the hole, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Marco Gonzales gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped up. Vogelback has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Judge is off at first with 2 away. Line hard to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two and 0 the count to Jay Bruce. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low. I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one, we were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll step off. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Tim.
Now at the
Beckham.
plate, Tim Beckham. His prior history in this matchup, he hits at a .364 clip. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Jose Lobaton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. To Gordon for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Batting 7th.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn. And I think he knew he was going to get taken out. So that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that one is gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number 9 on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Thank you, Heidi. Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Gardner on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Man at second here with two away, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Smith at second with two down. Urshela into foul territory.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And another foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Vogelbach is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
This is line to left. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 3-0. In now the Mariners DH. Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jay Bruce.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Daniel Vogelbach waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Now at the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
No strike.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
From the stretch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all
number
5
11.
pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. This is line to left. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, still down 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. There is Seager. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Beckham is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready once again, D. Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Runner at second, one away, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. LeMahieu is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Altavilla comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
High in the air out to center field. Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the runner back. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the Bronx after this. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tommy Cangley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Tommy Cangley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. On the season, Beckham hits a little over the 270 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Jason Bradford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, Jason Bradford.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
Comes
for
in
the
1 for
Yankees.
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bradford, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count now. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Standing in, Jose Lobaton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding in, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
The 0-1 on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Corey Garrett.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now, Torres, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he carries a .308 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Ball.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. One out, nobody on. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Luis Cessa answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just inside. Cessa playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and a glove flip for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Montgomery earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.